Good morning, boys and girls. Welcome to Shenplays. Welcome to Tac Team Naples, a new series doing here with Arumba.
Hey there. How you doing?
I'm doing quite well. How's yourself?
Nah, pretty good. Pretty good. We're playing as Naples.
We're playing as Naples.
Not Scotland.
The happy land of Napoli, yeah. Scotland's dead. R.I.P. Scotland. Long live Naples. Now, we wanted to start out as someone that we've never done before in either of our channels. So this way we can get some new content out and still experience it with a Tac Team format where we get to discuss and debate and do secret things behind each other's back that we're both going to be upset about.
Yeah.
That would never happen.
So, hey, I have a question for you. We're in a PU under Naples, right? And the reason for that is we have the same leader. Sorry, right. We're PU underneath Aragon. Their leader is King Alphonse V, as is ours. If we make our guy into a general, is the same guy?
You are the lesser partner of a union. Only the major partner has full control of the monarch and will be able to make a ruler out of him.
Oh, my bad. I didn't even see that.
Interesting. And the text is wrong. It should say make a general out of him instead of make a ruler out of him. Oh, there you go.
I'll make a man out of you. I'll make a ruler out of you. All right. So we talked a little bit before starting about our opening move. Castile will support our independence.
Yeah, he wants that. I think we just go ahead and accept it.
Yeah, we don't even... Well, hold on. We've talked about this before. Improving relations is faster when you're closer to zero. Do we want to improve relations with them a little bit before we do that? We can get some more value out of it. Like, if we're going to improve relations with Castile at all, we should do it. If we're not, then it doesn't make any difference.
I think we're in a situation where he's going to get a union over Aragon some point, right? He's going to get that. Now, in the Scotland campaign, he said no. I don't know why he said no, but he has a 10% chance to say no. He's going to get that union. I don't really think it's going to be an amazing deal for us to keep Castile around for too long. I don't think so. I think we just take the independence. We declare, like, as soon as possible. Just get Aragon off our back before Aragon allies, I don't know, France or something stupid.
I mean, we could declare war, like, well, we have a truce, but we could do it very soon.
Yep. I'd be down for that because Portugal is allied to England, and Portugal will probably be at war with France, meaning he's going to be less interested in joining against us in our war. And he's going to be allying Aragon, isn't he?
Who is?
Portugal.
Right. Portugal's going to ally definitely Castile. I don't know about Aragon, maybe. I was looking at the merchants. I cannot believe how stupid this deployment is.
I gotta see.
We're steering from Alexandria to Genoa. Why?
Because our capital's in Genoa.
Just cuz. Just cuz. Well, our capital is in Genoa, but, like, I don't know.
Genoa is a really weird node.
Yeah, it is.
It's so spread out.
Okay.
In fact, I would be really interested in conquering the Venetian node. I think that would be really good for us.
Mm-hmm.
Because Venice isn't even in the Empire, so no one will really care. And, oh my god, it's an end node. I mean, come on.
So we're actually making pretty good money in Venice. Surprising.
Are we?
We're having no boats there? Well, I mean, it's on load game, so I don't know if it's actually going to stay that way, but...
We're making 0.4 ducat Venice.
All right. Well, I'm ready when you are. Let's do this. Let's Leroy this.
Let's Leroy. I'm down for that.
All right. So,
step 1, I'm going to improve relations with Austria. Let's do that. Oh, did we discuss that? We haven't discussed that, have we?
Oh, well, we didn't mention it, but yeah, we're going to join the Empire.
Yeah, we plan on joining the Empire because I think we can do that right away. Just get relations up, join the Empire.
You know what we might even be able to do? Oh, shoot. Austria's friendly towards Aragon. I was hoping we could get them to support the independence as well. And that way we'd automatically start off with an alliance with Austria.
Oh, yeah, that's interesting. We might want to do that too.
But they're friendly towards Aragon at the moment, so they won't.
I wonder if they'll ally Aragon. They didn't. Who did Aragon ally? He allied Navarra, Portugal, and Urbino. Wow, those are some crummy allies.
You have any objection to getting 3 more infantry?
No. How about we lower our maintenance, though?
Yes. That's all you.
Got it.
And do we want to keep the galleys? I know you like galleys, but we don't need galleys to cross and get our cores back. Palermo and Messina.
Oh yeah, did we mention that? We have some cores down here. The island of Sicily is rightfully ours.
What about the little tiny island in the Malta Channel?
Malta. It'd be nice if they actually had something there.
Can we fabricate claim on our overlord? Looks like we can.
Yeah, but I don't think Malta's in that list.
Why not?
Because it's on a different sea tile.
What? That's BS.
But that will be changing, won't it? They're redoing some of the tiles, especially things like the Gulf of Majorca. That's going to be changed to where you can be able to fabricate on it now. So
well, do you want to fabricate on Sardinia then?
Oh yeah, definitely. Sardinia is just prime soil. It's got copper, 4 base tax, and from there you can fabricate on places like Provence, Liguria. Just really, really good province to have.
Are you sure you can fabricate on Provence from Sardinia?
Yes. That little corner next to Nice does count.
Wow. That's ridiculous. That's so small.
That might change too.
Well, maybe they should just change the whole thing, just allow you to fabricate 2 or 3 sea zones away.
So do we have enough money coming in to support maybe 4 or 5 more trade ships? I think so.
Yeah. Well, what's our force limit for naval?
14?
2.
Yeah.
I don't know that we're gonna really need the galleys. You know me. I'm gonna want to disband everything that's not a galley.
And well, one nice thing about that.
Not a bark.
One nice thing about that is galleys build very quickly. So even if we do destroy them, and then we need them for a war later on, we can in a 2-year time we can build like 30 of them. It won't take that long.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, go ahead.
Well, you know what?
No, you can't change your mind now.
I'm thinking actually we try to sell them. Can we sell them to somebody? Because then we can actually finance the
maybe
the light ships, like Genoa here. They're neutral. It'd be nice if we could find someone who's friendly. Can people have friendly attitude towards you when you're in a PU? They can have hostile.
I don't think they can have friendly. No.
Yeah, I'm just seeing a whole bunch of neutrals. All right, I need a diplomat to do that though.
Well, you're out of luck.
Well, boo. All right, I'm gonna go park the galleys in the middle of the Ligurian Sea.
Ligurian.
So we get to talk about like all kinds of patch stuff too, because that's gonna happen soon, right?
I can't wait. Some of them are gonna be so game changing, like the fort change. Oh my goodness.
That's the part that I'm actually the most excited about. That and the development system. It makes me want to like start. Like it's like I just want to play that patch. Nothing else.
So you know how you wanted to turn our king into a general?
Did our leader, our fearless leader, do it?
He's a 4-3-4-1. That's a pretty good general.
Are you sure? That's Tac de Valencia. That's not.
That's the army name. See next to it where it says Alphonse V?
Oh, okay. You're right. You're right. I'm sorry. I'm a little bit out of it. I'm under the influence of cough syrup, cough medicine, whatever it's called.
This man's a drug addict, by the way, in case you wanted to know, world.
It was actually almost the thing that I said to you when we first started the phone call today was, "Don't worry, I've got my drugs," because that's like it's like what's keeping me going right now. Like last night I recorded and I had already taken some NyQuil, and that's the stuff that it's a little bit different. It's not the Dayquil brand that like is supposed to be non.
Mm-hmm. NyQuil has 11% alcohol, so it will put you to sleep.
But it's still not much. It's like a quarter of a shot, but
right.
Makes you feel a little bit loopy.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm gonna borrow that diplomat. I'll put him back. I promise.
Goodness, we really don't have any good missions right now. Improve relations with Aragon, improve prestige, we're at -4, or solidify relations with the Pope. We're probably gonna kill the Pope, so none of these look any good. You mind if I cycle the missions?
Go ahead. I'm gonna borrow the diplomat for a second and see if I can sell ships. We don't want to sell the light ships. We want to sell the.
Wow, I can't believe how everyone is friendly towards Aragon. France is friendly towards Aragon. Savoy is friendly towards Aragon. Austria is friendly towards Aragon. I mean, come on. Give me a break. Milan is friendly towards Aragon. What? Everyone is friendly to Aragon.
All right, I can sell 3 galleys to Genoa for 20 ducats. That's actually not terrible.
It's fantastic, because they're only like 10 to build, right?
Yeah, so we're not quite getting our money's worth. We're getting 66% of their value.
All right, I'm going to queue up some trade ships to build.
Let me see if I can sell the other 20. Provence, maybe? Hey, dude, you want some galleys? I know you want. I know you want some galleys.
You got the money, I got the stuff.
These are some high quality garbage ships. You need to buy them from us. You know what we could do? Let's just sell them to Aragon. Let's just sell them to our overlord.
Yeah, what's he gonna use them for other than blockade us?
It would exceed his force limit.
Yeah, he's got 9 galleys already. So what do you think is going to happen first? Do you think Castile's going to eat Grenada first, or do you think Castile's going to do something stupid like declare on Aragon?
I think that
he is allied to Burgundy.
He's going to wait.
He does stupid stuff when he allies Burgundy. Like he declares on France.
Well, Castile's got a truce with Granada till 48, so
right.
they're not going to do anything for a while. All right, I think I'm just going to scrap these other two because they're not. No, there's no one else that'll buy them.
Okay.
And then we're back to improved relations. So yeah, we got a little bit of money, 20 ducats. I do feel like selling ships is one of those really tedious things that is only important to do at the beginning of the game.
Yeah.
Just to give you that little edge. Hey, did you see at the top where power projection should be? We've got a Liberty Desire.
Oh, no, I didn't notice that. I have not played a subject nation since this was added.
Well, apparently we really have a lot of Liberty Desire. We should role play, and we should only want independence if we have 100.
But we have revolts in the capital. We have to rebel. We have to do it now. 192.3% relative power to Aragon. That's including Castile in that number.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So our truce ends in 47. We could force Castile to fight Aragon before they can engage Granada.
I think what we discussed previously, though, was correct. You were saying that Aragon will... Typically, at the start of a game, they'll get involved in a war that they plan on losing, and they go ahead and lose it. And during that war, or after that war, might be the right time to declare, instead of before.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to build one more boat. Or do you want to keep some money on hand?
No, go ahead and build. I typically only try to keep money on hand when I start being interested in building stuff, like building, courthouses or
oh man,
whatever.
That's the other thing I'm really excited about is that
building changes.
Yeah, all the building changes, and then also Monarch Point. The Monarch Points will not be tied to buildings. They're going to be tied instead to the development of a province. But that's different. Like, I'm not going to feel bad about spending, say, administrative points to raise base tax. I do feel bad spending administrative points to build a temple.
Right.
Because, I don't know. I mean, well, temples are one of the ones that's actually really not a big deal, but like everything else, like I hate the idea of spending on a dock. It's like, ugh. As
Paradox has stated in the development diary, I think it was the April 20 or April 22nd or April 16th one, or whatever. There was a recent development diary. They said that the buildings that exist now were simply there because they built a grid system for buildings and they wanted to fill in the grid. So it's all just filler. And they've said that, and they admit it. So what they're doing is they're changing it to where buildings are going to be important now. But instead of costing you monarch points to build the buildings, it's only going to cost you gold. It's going to be, a high amount of gold. However, you will not be able to build any buildings there until you've reached a certain, what they call, development level. So to build a building, first you have to get a province to the development level required to build your first building, and then you need a higher development level to build your second building, etc. And you get those development levels by spending your monarch points. So you're still involving the monarch points with the buildings, but not directly to any one or two buildings. It's just development of the province itself. But I think that's going to be interesting.
I like the way, though, that we're going to be able to prioritize development in specific provinces. Like coastal provinces are going to be very valuable for the naval force limit. And
oh yeah, I don't know about you, but I'm going to have 10 base tax on every single coastal province, and screw inland provinces. Screw them.
I think any multiple of, well, you get assuming they don't change this part, you get every two base tax on the coast gives you one naval force limit. So you'd want to have every single coastal province be an even number. And if you have other modifiers as well, maybe something else to do. By the way, I just got a pop-up. I don't think you saw it. We have disorder, national unrest +2.
For how long?
Big deal. A while, a couple of years, like 5 years, I think.
Well, our current unrest is at...
It's only 1 year.
It's fine. Because we have really high legitimacy, and that keeps our unrest down.
Yeah, well, plus we also have tolerance. So there's like no risk of rebellion. Serbia has declared war on Bosnia.
That always happens. It's like, oh good, the Ottomans have finished their war with Albania. I better do something stupid.
Yeah, I'm gonna commit all my forces to the west so that
I'm gonna
the
have
Ottomans,
no manpower.
they should really be allies. I mean, they're like the last bastion of what Orthodox adjacent to the Ottomans, and they're
Yeah,
just
I
like,
agree. I think Austria and Hungary should all ally Serbia, Bosnia, Wallachia. They should all be like a bit of a coalition, a bloc against the Ottomans.
yep. The problem is that like the way that they rehauled the rival system, it just forces countries to fight each other. Like always, two countries that are about the same size
About
next to
the
each
same
other,
size, right.
they will always fight each other. Always.
And they've also changed it so it's difficult for a small nation to get an alliance with a big nation. There's actually a penalty in there as far as will they accept it or not, based on your size difference. So if you're a smaller nation, it'll say penalty. You know, your army is too small. Penalty, your military is your navy is too small. You know, penalty, your nation itself is too weak. And it'll say this, and it's like, well, you can't have an alliance with me. It's like, okay, well, I'm just dead. The Ottomans just ate me because you won't take an alliance. And I think that's a little silly.
Okay, so I just noticed something. Okay, our truce with Aragon expires very, very soon, March of next year.
Yeah.
Ragusa right now has some rebels at negative 56% siege progress. It's probably going to take them about a year to 2 years to finish this siege. And what I've started to do recently in when I started doing the India campaign and I started as Nagar, you're really, really weak and you have to like do everything you can to actually take over other countries in the very beginning. So if we fabricate a claim on Ragusa, and then we declare, can we declare? No.
We can't.
If you're in an independence war, you can't start a second war. Never mind. Damn. I was thinking we could actually assume control of their siege and take Ragusa, but no, it's not going to work.
Yeah, there's only 4 people there, 4 attackers, yeah.
Yeah, and we can actually fabricate on that. 5 base tanks with an important center of trade.
I would love it.
And we need it. Like you said, we got to take over the Venetian node, so.
That's not Venetian node.
I know, but it leads right into Venice.
Oh, yeah, true.
I mean, we might be better off actually putting our merchant eventually in the one from Venice into Ragusa if we actually do take that.
Oh, definitely. Because I don't think the Genoa node is going to be very feasible for us unless we do something crazy and just, oh, there you go, personal union. Unless we do something crazy and conquer the Genoa node, but I don't see that happening.
Well, we're going to have 2 more provinces in that node after our war with
3 more, I hope. I hope we get Sardinia as well.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, so Poland's gone elective monarchy. Have you ever played with the elective monarchy?
Yeah, I played as Poland.
Is it weird? Like, do you always have low legitimacy because of those weak claims?
No, not the way I did it. The way I did it, I just didn't give a shit who became my ruler. Like, okay, you can bump up your loan legitimacy bump up your claims. How does it work? You bump up your votes by spending legitimacy. And that forces your character to win. But your character will always have weak claim. So you're if you spend a whole bunch of legitimacy to make sure that you win, you're always going to be in that really, really low legitimacy cycle. But if you just don't care and you let anyone else, whoever the hell wants to, vote their guy in, then you'll just have these random, like, it'll cycle. Like one ruler, France will be the same dynasty as you. And then the next ruler, maybe it's Austria, is the same dynasty as you. And it actually gives you a chance that you can get PUs over other countries.
Oh, I see. Okay.
And you just leave it alone. Just leave it alone. And they, depending on who they're actually trying to support, they might have a strong claim. So it's like, whatever, just leave it alone. I never spent legitimacy on it. I just didn't care. And I don't know, it worked out pretty well. Poland is very strong.
So do you think we should fabricate on maybe Urbano?
Well, they're going to get eaten up. Yeah, Rome's either going to take them.
Yeah.
Rome already has a
better
claim.
if we take it.
We could, can we warn? We cannot send a warning to Rome.
They are far too rich and powerful for our warnings to be taken seriously. They think we're a joke, Arumba.
Well, the problem is our war with Aragon's going to take a few years. I think we might miss our opportunity here anyway. And we are going to get some aggressive expansion.
He is allied to Urbano, though. That's why I was suggesting.
Who is?
Urbano is allied to Aragon.
Ah, okay. All right.
So we're going to be at war with him anyway.
Okay.
All right, Aragon just vassalized Navarra. That's going to piss off Castile.
So one positive reason for Austria to ally us, but they will not support our independence.
Oh my goodness.
It's already been 20 minutes, man. That's crazy.
No, it hasn't been 20 minutes.
Time flies.
So how do we get our relations up with Austria? I think it. What are we gonna do? We need them to support independence.
It's not that they don't like us. It's that they just like Aragon.
It's not you. It's me. Yeah, they like Aragon too much. But I think if we could get them to support independence, we could join the Empire right now.
Yeah, we could. Yeah, we were actually looking at that. Like, if you click on our capital, our relations with Austria is not good enough. It needs to be 196. 196. I don't know why it's 196, but that's.
It just is. You know, it might be. It might be because if you're a different religion, it makes it just that much harder.
It might be. No, Venice is gonna take over Ragusa. They're gonna do what I wanted to do. They're gonna assume control of that siege.
Rip Ragusa at 14% progress. Good job, Venice. Smart move.
Yeah.
All right.
It's actually pretty good.
Well, I think we're gonna call it here. Thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you enjoyed this, and we'll catch you next time.
All right. See you tomorrow.